I'm Nigel Brown, the Managing Director at Autonomous Technology. We're a drone company predominantly doing aerial mapping and data acquisition.
I'm Main Janor. I'm a pastoralist from the Southern Rangelands. So we've got a couple of stations up there. I came across Nigel looking for a solution to get into those inaccessible areas that we couldn't get into by ground. And Nigel's got a drone company, so between the two of us we applied for this grant and we've developed our second helicopter-based drone.
We started off trying to distinguish feral herbivores out in the rangeland. We developed a large helicopter system and retrofitted that with some high-end thermal imaging cameras, and then through a companion computer on board started to work on feature recognition so that we can do autonomous flight mapping, and the software was able to go in and distinguish between different animal species.
I think a lot of the pastoralists on the outer fringes of the pastoral area, they're the first ones that cop all the large feral herbivores that come into that area. In a dry season, they come out of Central Australia. And I think they're probably the ones where this kind of technology would be most effective, and they'll be able to see these animals coming in before they actually get there.
So what we've achieved to date, we've got the system up and running on board. We were able to go through and distinguish and map different animals that were easily targetable. So we've been able to identify rabbits, kangaroos, cattle. Sadly, in our timeline that we had on site, we weren't able to find feral herbivores. So we were doing off-takes of different areas to feature recognise different species. So the funding model was really helpful for this project. It really wouldn't have kicked off without it. And the cash funding really enabled us to buy some new pieces of hardware that we could then combine and package up to a combination that would end up in a goal that we were trying to achieve.
Working with Nigel, obviously a mechanical engineer, so he's on top of all the latest technology, especially when it comes to drone technology.
With his knowledge of the rangeland and our knowledge of designing aerial systems, it was a great synergy that we could come together and use both sides of knowledge to really put a project together.